Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Her crown is fresh and new, but she wears it well. Let's welcome Alexis Hill, our new 2023 Miss Spanish Fork, to the table.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Aww, this is so fun to have you here, like brand new.
I love it.
By the end of the year, we just get to know you so well, and you'll see us and hug us and hopefully love us back.
Oh, I already do.
I just feel like she's just a fresh, sweet face, and I'm just so excited for you guys. I was chatting with her on the couch for a quick minute, and I love what you said about having all 5 contestants. Like, you guys didn't have to say goodbye to each other.
I love it.
You all get to work together, which I loved. Yeah, I just love your little attitude.
I love them so much already. And it's like I've known them for like a month, but already we're all like besties.
Oh, that's fun.
Really sweet.
Well, Lexi, tell us a little bit about you and your family.
I was born in Cedar City, and I moved here when I was 4, I think. And I've lived here ever since, and I just love Spanish Fork. I'm a Spanish Fork girl, except I go to Maple Mountain. My dad worked for the city for quite a while, actually. He's a surveyor. And I have 4 younger siblings that I love so much. They're crazy, but keeps it fun.
Boys and girls?
Yeah, so I have a sister, and then 2 brothers, and then a baby sister.
Okay. And tell us your parents' names.
Chad and Jamie Hill.
Okay, awesome.
Well, you have a beautiful new float to ride on this summer. So what do you do? Yes. So what are you looking forward to this summer?
Oh my gosh. All of Fiesta Days is just like, I get giddy thinking about it.
As you should.
It's a great connection. So excited, but like probably the rodeo. I just love the rodeo. I feel like a cowgirl. I'm definitely not, but I feel like
it with me. I like cowgirl stuff.
I told my dad, I'm like, I'm
we're really into that. Yeah, we're really into the cowgirl thing right now. It's okay.
But we love it, right?
Yeah.
We love to dress up like it.
Yes, I do, and I'm so excited for the rodeo.
Oh, that's fun. So it's been, what, a week and 2 days?
Yeah.
Right, as of right now when filming. What has your past week looked like?
Sunday, I took a long nap.
As you should. It's okay. It's okay.
And then Monday, what did I do? Oh, that was the day I did no, it was Tuesday. I did all my service. So what I did is I got my royalty and the Little Miss girls, and we went and filled sandbags because that was like a huge fiasco.
Yeah.
Trying not to let everyone's houses flood. So we went and filled sandbags, and from there I raced over to the first city council building and like changed in the bathroom, and hopefully I was
just
all
like
beautiful.
Did she? Oh, I'm sure she did. I can't imagine that.
And and I got to just introduce myself to the city council. And then we walked through the library after, and I love that building.
Oh,
it's so pretty.
It is, isn't it? Good. And what else have you done?
I got to meet with Jen and just go over everything and get excited about Miss Utah, which is over a year away. And
she gave you the calendar for the year, right?
I think so.
Did you feel overwhelmed at that point at all? Where you were like,
I'm just so excited for everything.
She's got more energy than we do, guys.
I bet you're not overwhelmed because you, didn't you already compete in Outstanding Teen?
I did, yeah.
So you're no stranger to pageants, right? So you've kind of already been that route before. And you're probably already going to Miss Utah in June to watch, right, as a spectator. So I'm sure you'll be taking notes.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm cheating a little bit because I was the judge's chair. So I sat in on actually your interview. So you and I have a little something in common. So I actually like the Mexican restaurant.
Oh my gosh, I love that place. I feel bad I don't even know the real name, but it's just Mexican on Main.
No, it's okay. It's okay because I was wondering.
Mi Rancherito.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love it too.
But it's not. But it's not Mi Rancherito. See that? So that's the funny part.
Well, it's without a sign right now.
Because I was going to say, you and I both like the no-name Mexican restaurant because it's really not Mi Rancherito anymore. Yeah. So the kids
We've got to figure it out.
So we called it Su Casa for a long time, but then it wasn't really Su Casa because then they had to, I guess they had to change the name because then somebody got mad because they called it that. So now when we go there too, we just call it, let's go to the little Mexican place that has
Mexican
no
on
name.
Main.
Yeah.
That's what they should call it.
But I just thought it was that was so cute because you're like, I like the little place on Main Street because I like it too, but it doesn't really have a name yet.
Yeah.
So when you find out, we'll go together. How's
That's
that?
when you really know the town, when you know the little no-name restaurant.
Literally no name.
Right.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So I
tell
thought
us,
it was
what
kind of
things
fun.
were you involved in high school?
I've been on the drill team for the last 3 years. I
Okay,
just
3 years.
finished with that, like dance with for the last time with my team, which was heartbreaking. Drill is hard, but it is so worth it. I love those girls in my team and that sport so much. And just going to all of the football games and basketball games, it's just been so
And I love that
much
you
fun.
call it a sport because it is. My
yeah.
girls did drill as well. And you guys work out, I think, just as hard or harder than any other athlete
I will
at the
stand
school.
by that. till the day
Yep,
I
you
die.
never stop.
No,
Yep.
year-round sport.
Yeah, and then supporting everyone else too, which is really
That's
cool.
one of my favorite parts.
Yep.
Is the football games. They're so much fun.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your initiative. I'm not sure exactly. CSI?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, my CSA is called The Ripple Effect. I just have fallen in love with it so much. It's all about service and kindness, and not just the Saturday morning, like, let's go do a service project type of thing. It's in the little everyday actions. When someone does an act of kindness towards you, repay it by doing an act of kindness towards someone else. It's the small things, like when someone leaves a flower on my car, or when someone pays for my mozzarella sticks at Arby's. Like, those are the things that make my day, and I really think that those are the things that make a difference.
I remember I was in the mock interviews, and I remember that having an impact, like me going home thinking, what can I do to have a ripple effect? So it's a
special.
really powerful and personal initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And
So I
like
can't
something
wait
so
to see what you
small
do.
that can make that big ripple.
Exactly.
Because I remember Chick-fil-A, someone paid for me, and I was like, oh, someone loves me. And so then I paid for someone, and he
takes
said
like
it went like all
$5
day.
to make
Yes.
someone's day, and
Totally.
at most $5.
Right.
But it's just so incredible how small actions can make such a big difference,
Yeah.
and that they can keep going too. It doesn't stop at that because you left with an experience and a better outlook on everything that day.
Right, changed my day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was awesome. That good choice.
Yes, very good choice. That was a good
choice.
one.
I just love it so much.
So I love the competition, and I love that it was intimate and that you get to keep all of those attendants with you. What does that mean to you?
It's just so much fun. I went into the competition knowing 2 of them before. I knew Cadence and I knew Emma just from other pageants in school. And then I also got to meet Annette and Maddie, and I love them so much, all 4 of them. We just already know that this year is going to be so much fun. It's so great.
That's good.
Well, I can
the
tell
more the
that.
merrier,
Yes,
right?
I can tell that you have a great heart anyway. And when you were talking about even drill and the girls and the passion that you have with them, I also believe that you have a passion for piano.
Yes,
I could tell that when you were when you were playing the piano. So when do you have time? When do you have time to practice your piano?
Goodness. I don't sleep very much. Sometimes I stay up way too late because
But you
of
can't practice then because
practices.
mom and dad want to go to be in bed.
Yeah, just whenever I have time, really. My favorite thing to do is just sit down anytime I see a piano or anytime I see my piano. Just sit down and go through all of my old songs and playing them, because sometimes I don't have time for the 2-hour-long practices, but just taking those little moments and fitting it in whenever I can is so important. And I also get to teach piano, which I
you do?
love so much.
How many students do you have?
Right now, I think I have 4.
Okay.
And they're just so precious because it's like my little sister's friends. So they're like 8, 9, and they're so cute. I just love it. And the moment you can see, like, when it clicks in their mind and that, like, everything makes sense and they love playing the piano, I'm like, oh, like, I live for those moments. They're so
Well,
cute.
I wanted to bring up something else. I was super impressed at the night of the pageant, and you won the award of the Miss Academic, right?
Yes.
What was the official
I
title
think just
of that?
the academic
Oh,
award.
okay. Like, that's so impressive. Tell us,
Thank
is that
you.
GPA, ACT?
Yeah.
So
Just-
yours was the highest out of all 5 of the girls,
Yeah,
right?
so it's GPA, ACT, and then just like the classes you've taken and how hard
my
they are.
gosh.
But
We've got an all-around winner, guys.
Oh my gosh.
She's like
Good little soul
superwoman,
and
yes.
super smart.
making all kinds of impact everywhere.
Well, my
So-
son-in-law wants to learn to play the piano, so
teach
maybe they're taking on more students. I gave them mine, and that's his goal. So
Yeah.
that's really neat. that
Well,
you're sharing
I'm
that.
sure that you will be back here again.
I
yes.
Enjoy
Yes.
your year.
I will.
We're so excited for
Have
you.
the best.
Thank you
Thanks
guys
so much.
You're welcome.
Do you have habits that help motivate you? Stay with us to learn about ours.